Star Wars Visions Season 2 is currently out on Disney Plus. We're going to tell you how it is. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to Fly By Night Reviews. I'm your host, Kiren.
I'm Dom.
Today we're going to do a review of Star Wars Visions Season 2. We just watched all the episodes. I watched them yesterday, or at least 5 of them. There's 9 episodes total.
Yeah.
It's an anthology series, so basically there's different animation studios all over the world, and they all created their own, story and contributed.
One-off stories, yeah.
Yeah. Overall, I enjoyed it. I saw the first season. I can't really remember too much of the first season.
The only one that really comes to mind for the first season was, I think it was the first episode where it's that guy that kind of goes to that Sith warlord, and it turns out he's like some sort of dark side user too.
Yeah, and it was like very anime style animation. I mean, it was I definitely liked the animation styles.
Especially I think for me the first one, the Sith episode.
Yeah,
that was probably my favorite, like stylized wise.
Yeah, that definitely it almost had that. I don't know if you've seen the new Ninja Turtles trailer,
right?
Like I think after Into the Spider-Verse, a lot of studios have been kind of copying that sort of style of animation, almost like it's like stop motion,
right?
But they kind of add like these like, textures to it. But yeah, I really enjoyed the Sith one. That's probably one of my favorites. Started off kind of, I didn't really know what was going on, and then it kind of got better. I noticed a lot of the episodes did that. Like they started off kind of slow, and then they sort of like
they started one way and they try to throw you off, so it goes a completely different way.
Yeah. I think I liked the second one. I think it was called Screecher's Reach.
Yes.
And I recognized the accents too. I was like, oh, those are Irish. Must be an Irish like company or something that did the.
After that one, I was like, are these all going to be like Sith themed ones, or? But yeah.
Yeah, that one was a kind of a cool twist. I like that ending. I like the perspective of the Sith, because like you don't really get that a lot in Star Wars. It's always kind of the good guys.
Kind of has me excited about the acolyte.
Yeah. I kind of want to, I want shows to delve into the dark side more and kind of like show their perspective.
Right.
But yeah, I think like majority of these episodes were kind of the same, like
they have the same vibe, yeah.
Yeah, they started off like, kind of like the rag, what do you call, like just kind of like underdogs, and then they kind of end up facing some sort of like Sith or
adversity, overcoming odds, yeah.
And I don't know if you've seen Love, Death, and Robots, but this is kind of, I guess, Star Wars version of that.
Yeah.
But I think Love, Death, and Robots kind of, they're able to kind of just do.
They're allowed to push it a little more than these were, because you're still doing stuff for Disney, so you can only go so far.
And it's for Star Wars only. You can't really. And now I think that was another thing. It's kind of limiting to just Star Wars universe. So they have to kind of think of ways to kind of make it interesting and cool, or whatever.
Yeah,
But
like, they all kind of. There was a few that just like kind of stood out, like the first two. Like the animation really not my kind of thing for the second one, but the story was really good.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed this, but I think it was "I Am Your Mother," that episode.
Yeah, I got the like Wallace vibe about that one. Yeah,
and that was like I was tripped because I was like, that's totally intentional. Like, I don't know the studio who did that one, but yeah, that was definitely a callback to that. And but man, like I don't even know, like that looked like nowadays with computer animation they can
make it look like it. Yeah.
Make it look like it's clay or whatever, and it was pretty good animation wise. Story wise, I was like, eh.
Yeah,
it was like it was all right.
That one was definitely geared towards kids.
Yeah, for sure. That was my only complaint. Like,
which I mean, I get it. The Star Wars is more geared towards kids to a point, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean there were a few darker episodes. I think it was
Like the first two.
yeah, Journey to Darkhead. That was like just straight up like anime.
Yeah, that was I really like that one. A couple of these were like, oh, I wish I could see more of what this is gonna go into, but
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was
I
one
mean,
of them too.
yeah. I kind of wish like some of them. I wish they sort of just would have did like just a series on just that.
Yeah.
Another one that really stuck out to me was the Bandits of Golok.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that one.
Because that was like I'm actually half Indian and I lived in India for a few years, so that was kind of like very reminiscent of India. Like it was, definitely, I don't know, I got to look into who actually created those ones, but definitely it was like basically like Indian Star Wars, which was really cool. The Sith was pretty awesome too.
Oh yeah, the Inquisitor.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was like yeah.
and that had a cool twist as well. But yeah, I mean, this like the last one, was it the Owls song or?
Oh yeah, that one was. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was. Yeah, I don't know how to describe that. It was just there was aspects of it I liked, like the story itself. The animation definitely is. I mean, it was well done. It just it gave off the wrong vibe for me.
Yeah, I mean, I know these episodes are pretty short. They're like maybe 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
I kind of watched them over a period of 2 days. And yesterday when I finished it, I was kind of like, by the time the last episode came, I was kind of like, all right, waiting for this to kind of end. And maybe it was just because I kind of binged it instead of just like,
taking it in. Yeah.
Taking it in. But yeah, I mean, I think overall it was a good season. I have to rewatch season one to really compare which one was better.
Yeah.
I feel.
After watching, I was like, I kind of want to watch that, especially that first episode from season one. I want to see that one again.
Yeah, or just maybe just like kind of pick and choose which ones you watch, just kind of like the ones that you really enjoyed, and just kind of But I think it's cool that Star Wars is sort of branching off from like just the typical movies, and they're doing something different. I think it's kind of a cool idea.
Yeah, with the exception of the first two and the last one, they were all kind of set in that same spot, that same like Empire reign, which kind of is getting done to death.
Yeah,
but the ones that really stuck out to me were the ones that usually like kind of like. Even the Into the Journey, or the Journey to Darkhead, that one, it was during a Sith and Jedi war, but it didn't say it was like what time period. So
yeah, it was
different time periods is cool to see.
Yeah, it was like more isolated, and it actually kind of Star Wars kind of fits as an anime anyway.
Yeah,
it's very. I mean, obviously, George Lucas kind of borrowed some stuff from like Japanese films and stuff like that for the original, so it definitely kind of has a place and everything. But yeah, I liked it. I suggest you watch it. It's it's really short. You can probably binge it in a couple hours, maybe 3 hours or something like that.
Each episode is like between 15 to 20 minutes long. Yeah,
so it's an easy watch, and you don't have to watch them in order either. You can just watch them however you want. And but yeah, I recommend it. Go check it out and let us know what you think. Well, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. As always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe below. Let us know what you think of Season 2 of Visions. Did you like it? Let us know in the comments. Also, we are on Instagram and Facebook, so if you're around, just give us a follow and a like, and we'd really appreciate it. On that note, we will catch you next time.
Peace.